Oh. Crack this shit now. No, I'm not drinking and driving. I finally got home and I just want to sit in the car, get out the house for a little bit. I'm not ready to go in the house. Just gonna sit and talk about whatever. I'm waiting for a few people to join. Just got done writing some lines and shit for this new song. Working on this album little by little every few days, you know. I got enough songs done so far, so figured take a little break. Did a live today on the PlayStation. Did Claire's first scenario on Resident Evil 2. So got to relax today. Today's Sunday. For some reason I saw my schedule today and it said that I was off for tomorrow. So they better not plan on changing that, because I ain't going in if that's what y'all got for me to not be in. Hold up. There we go. Just sitting in my car relaxing today. Salam, salam. How y'all doing today? What are you guys doing on this beautiful Sunday? Hit that like button for me, guys. What are y'all doing on this beautiful Sunday? It's not raining. It is pretty cold out. I live in Connecticut, so it's cold as hell. Just out here enjoying, you know what I'm saying, the nature. Kind of surrounded by trees and shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's all woods out here. So just enjoying the nature, sitting in my car, minding my business. Yeah. Oh, nothing's wrong, man. Well, you know, I got a lot of shit on my mind, but nothing enough to make me seem like I'm losing my mind, which I'm surprised I haven't already, but I'm good. I'm good. Just been writing some music. You know what I'm saying? Working on a new album and shit. Got a lot of things going on. You know what I'm saying, in life, just trying to prosper, man. I'm trying to do things. That's all. I'm just out here just chilling in the car, you know what I mean? In a car, you ain't got family around. You don't have all these other people surrounding you. You could kind of like express yourself without worrying about who the fuck's around you or who hears what, feels some type of way. So I'm out here just chilling, man. I'm chilling, bro. Ain't nobody judging me. What's wrong with that? Foster good beer, man. Damn, I look like a bum to you, bro? I look that bad? I'm chilling, bro. It's Sunday, man. It's Sunday. I gotta relax. I'm chilling, bro. I just did a live earlier. I was playing, you know what I'm saying? I started a Twitch channel. So, you know what I mean? It hasn't been really popping lately because I just started it, which I've been on live on here numerous times. And I got music. I got people that listen to my shit. I got people who come on my chat, my regulars. But I just decided to come on here and just chill today, speak for a few minutes. see how the world's doing on this Sunday. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Angie? Just chilling out here talking, having a beer. You know what I mean? Just relaxing. Smash that like y'all. Yeah, hit that like button for me, y'all. But yeah, I'm just sitting in the car chilling, you know what I mean, before I go in the crib. That way, you know what I'm saying, I can speak my mind, you know, say what I want, nobody judging me. Plus I'm out in the woods and shit, so it's, you know what I'm saying? So it's quiet. It's quiet out here. Sometimes I need my nature, man. Got a lot on my mind, man. You know what I'm saying? Future wise. I got a brother-in-law living in the same house as me right now, and he's a fucking bum. He don't have a job. He don't. So I just had an altercation with him the other day through a text message because he just, you know, his kids are always around him. So I didn't want to, you know what I mean, make a big scene and embarrass him, but like, just told him to get his shit together. You know what I mean? Nigga just sits around all day, eating, going upstairs, playing video games. Like, I play my games and shit, but bro, I got a job, I got a kid, I got hobbies, I do stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't just sit in a fucking house and be a bum and like. I guess that's just the world today. It's acceptable for people to just sit around and do nothing with their lives. You know what I mean? And like these politics out here is just, it's like it's okay to be a fucking, what do you call those? A furry. It's okay to be, you know what I'm saying, a LGBTQ, whatever. I don't judge nobody for being who they are, but like for them to like allow people to just be fucking weird and crazy nowadays, it makes a lot of sense why he's allowed to sit in the house and do nothing. You know what I mean? So, nah, not me. I'm not depressed, bro. Take one day at a time. Yeah, I definitely taking one day at a time. I'm not. I just had to be out. You know what I'm saying? I had to be out in the car and get some fresh air. Yeah. He's depressed, bro. Like he's depressed and like bad energy when he comes. Like when he's not around, he goes out with his kids. Like he really don't go out with them. Like his baby mom's brother and mom come and pick him up and shit, and they go out. But like when he leaves the house, like it like you can feel the energy lift off. But when he comes back, it's just the energy comes back. You know what I mean? So it's a pain in the ass, man. Yeah. Nah, I've tried talking to him. You know, he leaves his dishes in the sink. He don't want to wash it. He lets dishes pile up till he feels like washing it. You know what I'm saying? And he said, I need to be admitted to a mental hospital because I like things clean, apparently. When both homes that he had were condemned, unfit for a human being to live in. The mother's kid's house got condemned. Then the apartment they had got condemned. So that's why he's in the situation he's in now, but he was in a hotel with his kids and, you know what I mean? Then when he found out I was staying at his father's house, because, you know, his mom passed away. So, like, I was here to support my girl and shit and, you know, support the father because he was a good guy. He's always been there, you know what I mean, for me when I needed shit. But, like, he just, I don't know. His father's just going through a tough time right now. I know his wife passed away, and he never really liked his son or got along with him because he knows he's like a bum and shit. But like he doesn't like he doesn't say nothing to him. Like he told him get his shit together, but like DCF's been at the house a couple times. I had them taking my record down, trying to see if I'm a criminal, and I'm not. Like my daughter fucking called DCF on him. Like that's how bad it is, to the point where like a 13-year-old don't even like him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the fourth time DCF came into school, complained that he don't take care of his kids. They come to school in pajamas every day. But I'm crazy, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I try, man, but I really think there's something wrong with him mentally in his head, you know what I'm saying? Like you can sit there and talk to him, but encouragement doesn't do anything. He's like got something attached to him that just wants him to just suck the life out of everything, you know? He's like an abomination. You know, from Incredible Hulk. You know, when they made 2 Hulks and the second guy came out an abomination? That's this nigga, man. Yeah. Oh, it's all good. I'm good. But yeah, nah, listen, we had our own apartment. We was chilling. We were chilling. But you know, he saw we were staying there and decided he was going to move in last Easter. Well, you know, first he came over with his kids before his mom passed away. And I ain't fight with her, you know what I'm saying? I just told her, like, I knew what was going down. I knew what was going to happen. But I just told her, it's your son. You make a decision whether you want him to stay here or not. But first he came over on Easter and made it look like he was just sleeping over for the holiday. When he saw I was here, saw my kid was here, which my kid only comes every other weekend. So when he saw that she was there, and we were all comfortable and shit, I guess he felt some type of way, and he felt like, oh, let me stay here. So he started staying there, and he's not at the hotel no more. Like, you figure you stay in a hotel, that way your mind could just figure out, okay, let me do my shit and get it together. But no, you know what I'm saying? He just came here just to suck the life out of everybody, because he knows no one fucking likes him at this house. You know, I think he has like the mind of like a 15-year-old. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's like something wrong with him. Like, he's not all there, you know? Yes, he's lazy. And he's from, we're all from Connecticut, you know what I'm saying? He was living out in Wallingford and shit. I mean, like, I live out in Meriden, which is a town over, you know what I mean, from that. But, like, you know what I'm saying? I've been staying at this house building my credit. Like, before, like, I was telling Angie, like, I didn't have a credit card. I was driving a hoopty, you know what I'm saying, that I had got after, because I didn't, like, before all this other shit happened, I had 2 nice cars. Life hit me, you know what I'm saying, I went into debt, and me and my girl was struggling for a while. Then I finally got a car, and she had got a new job because she worked at the mall. The malls are all closing, the stores are closing, so now she work in a plaza now where the store don't plan on closing. So she working her way up and about to own the store eventually, and I'm working at FedEx, just making my bread and doing my music and shit and working on my credit. I got a credit card now. I got a newer car, so I'm paying on that. Eventually, I'm going to take out a loan and get a house. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I'm here. I'm saving money. I don't have to pay this guy nothing. He gave me he's like, yo, just help with groceries, clean the house, which is what I do. I have OCD, so I don't live in a mess. Like, and that's another thing that pisses me off. Like, I'm compulsive. I don't like a mess, and he's a fucking pig. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's been kind of hard. It's a rough road. At the same time, you got to be respectful of the kids being there, because I don't want to look like no crazy nut. You know what I'm saying? I got a kid of my own, so you know what I mean? But other than that, man, that's not, you know, the shit I've been dealing with for a year, so it's not a big deal. But sometimes you just need to go out in the nature and just enjoy the nature. I'm out here chilling. I'm in the car, got the heat going. But I'm fine. I'm not, you know what I mean? I have my, you know, there's a reason I do music. That's my therapy. But I had my live earlier today. I had it yesterday. Like, I've been chilling, man. Not letting nothing bother me. But Angie, how's your day? How's the rest of your day going? finish this beer, go in the house, get some dinner. It's good. Just come home from visiting my sister. Oh, that's what's up. That's good. That's very good. It's good to always be around family. That's a good vibe. Hit that like button, y'all, for me. Do me that favor, all right? I'm making some pot roast, mashed potatoes, and oh, nice. Oh, that's a beautiful meal to make on a day like this when it's cold out. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's the type of shit you make and eat when you pass right out after that. Damn. Where are you from? You from where you live at? Like what state? Yes, very comfort food. Near Boston. Oh man, I love it out there. I love going to Salem. That's like my goal to go. I'm trying to go to Salem this year. It's like my favorite place to go, especially towards the holiday. I just try to go like before the holiday because there'd be mad people. There'd be too many people. Compared to when I was younger, like everything's overpopulated now. There's so many people everywhere. So many people coming and living in Connecticut now because everything's so expensive everywhere else. So, oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Lucky you. Lucky you. That's awesome, man. That's where they filmed Hocus Pocus out there. Yes, me too. How is it in Boston though? Is it cool out there? I know everywhere now, like violence and everything has like gotten worse. But just wondering how it is out there, if it's still peace. I used to go out there when I was younger with my mother and stuff. Like she used to take me and my brother out to hotel rooms, and because she worked out there, and she'd come pick us up at the hotel, take us out, sometimes bring us to the arcade while she worked. Went out to restaurants. It's beautiful out there. I don't run the streets, so I have no drama. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, nah, me neither. I don't be running no streets. I am when I was younger, I I'm basically from West Haven, Connecticut. West Haven, where the beach is and stuff. I don't know if you've ever heard it, but I had to leave, make a change in my life because things started getting worse. In West Haven, there's a long strip of bars. The people used to call it the bar crawl. And like, you go down Campbell Ave and just go to every fucking bar there is and take a shot to by the time you get to the beach. That's like the last bar. Then if you go down Ocean Ave, which is at the end of the bar, you there's another bar at the end. Like it's probably another like if you walked, it was probably another half hour to almost an hour. But yeah, freaking mad bars out there. When I graduated, I started going to these bars all the time. Always drama. It got worse and worse. Friends started knocking on my door every day. I miss certain friends out there. But like friends started knocking on my door every day and like calling me, let's go out to the bar. It got worse and worse. I'm freaking doing this chick, that chick. Like, you know what I'm saying? So eventually my mom had got hurt because I lived in the same I lived in the same house as her, but I had my own apartment in the back she got hurt on the sidewalk, so she sued the landlord. So I did everything I could to support my mother. You know what I mean? I took her where she needed to go to apply, where she needed to apply to get the assistance she needed. Then ended up moving with her for a little while because we moved to Wallingford, and then I ended up knowing a friend that lived in Wallingford, and I got an apartment with her. And first I lived with my mom, but I used to go to her mom's, this girl, my friend's Alyssa's house. Her mom, she lived with her mother, but her mom was like one of those women that just let you in the house, and you know what I'm saying, really kind, cook for you, chill with, but she had a mind of a kid too. Like she used to let everybody come over. They're smoking weed. So me, I'm like kind of introvert. I don't like a lot of people around. Once I start to see a lot of people start coming around, I'm like, so I guess the apartment above them, the people moved out, and the landlord that bought it, he ended up renovating it, and he gave the apartment to her, and she wanted me to be her roommate. So make a long story short, she ended up meeting some dude on Plenty of Fish, but had a crush on me. I hate when women do that. You got a crush on somebody, yet you're going on a fucking website to meet men. And then so her friends started coming around, which is who I'm with today. You know, I've been with her for 13 years. She got mad I was talking to her, so she told her, oh, you got to start paying rent. She had just lost both her bartending jobs, actually 3 of them, so she couldn't really come up with the money at the time. So I was paying it. I was paying my rent. You know, we didn't really have to charge anything else. I was paying for groceries, anything she wanted to eat. So it's not like her being there was a big problem, but she just wanted to be spiteful. Oh, you got to come up with this much. So we just moved out, went to my mom's. My mom's didn't like her at first because she was still like, you know what I mean? Like, I guess feeling some type of way. She felt bad for my baby moms because me and her just separated like 2 years before that. And, you know, make a long story short, from there on, I moved to a couple houses and shit. A couple friends of mine let me stay in their crib for a little while. Then the last friend of mine whose house I stayed at, he sold his house, so we had to leave there. So eventually we ended up moving here. And then we moved out, got our own apartment, stayed there for about 5-6 years. Then I had to move out of there and we came back here. But we didn't really have to move out. We just left because we wanted to take care of her mom, you know? The dad works all day from like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning to like 4 afternoon, 3 in the afternoon. So he don't really clean, you know what I'm saying? And his wife was the one doing all the cleaning and shit. So she got sick, you know what I mean? Had all these arthritis issues, rheumatoid arthritis, got worse. She had surgeries caused more problems. The medicine they gave her caused more problems. And then the medicine she was taking caused more problems. So her health got bad. Then she had to go through another surgery. The next thing you know, she had an infection. Like, she went through so much. Then eventually ended up in the hospital for months and months. Then ended up having to, I guess they had to pull the plug on her because she was just bad. And the father took out an equity just so that he could take care of her. The reason why I'm not looking at a screen reading anything is I'm trying to remember everything. So yeah, we helped take care of her, the house for the meantime. And then, you know, before she even got that sick and had to go to the hospital and go through her last surgery, that's when her brother moved in. So like, he hasn't been supportive through this whole time. So, you know, but we've been here ever since, you know. I had to see who my real friends were. And then, so I just went through this whole fucking mess. And that's why I'm here out in Meriden now. Meriden's right next to Wallingford. Actually, Wallingford and Meriden used to be all Wallingford, but in the 1800s, they separated Wallingford into Meriden. And it's weird because, like, you separated the town in half, yet Meriden's the town that's got less money and less support, you know what I mean? Less activities, less fairs, less. So it's like they kind of, I don't know, they cut it in half. I don't know why. Maybe this part of the land was bad, so they figured, oh, let's make this town the nicer one and let this one be the, you know. But it's, I don't know. That's just where we are now. And like I said, I've been building my credit, got a new car, it's working every day. So positive vibes. Yep, I've been to West Haven. Yes, West Haven. Yep. I'm a highly empathetic person, so bars and clubs are too much energy for me. Too low vibration for me. Rest in peace to her. Said hi. How you doing? How you doing? Yes, I'm doing very good. Tap that like button for me, like she said. But yeah, you know what I mean? Other than that, everything's good. Everything's good. And I started this live before I started gaming and stuff. On the live, I started this month ago, and I started it on a what do you call it? How do you say it? I started doing it to help the world have connect with good energy. I came in here with good energy. You know what I mean? I come in here to just shed love and positivity to everybody. And I know that there's so many people in this world struggling. If it's not with life, then it's with their minds. So, you know, because there's so much shit going on and so much negativity, um, you know, there's got to be people out there to kind of help that energy. You know what I mean? So I'm just one of those people. I just try to. I'm a Libra, by the way. You know, I got a good heart. I just try to reconnect people with their good energy. Everybody's got a good side to them, you know what I mean? And people have their bad days, they have their dark days, and I try to just snap people out of that. Because a lot of people are in this world, they're it's so easy to be evil and to give up and to not give a fuck about anything, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people should always know that there is an opposite side to that. And when their minds are clouded and they're going through negative shit in their life, it's hard to see that, you know? I've seen a lot of people commit suicide growing up. You know, my brother was on drugs. He finally got off drugs, but it kind of fucked up his perspective in life. He's got a weird perspective, and me and him don't talk. That's why I was telling you earlier, Angie, like that's what's up that you talk to your sister, because I haven't, you know, I talked to my oldest brother. I got another brother that lives out in North Carolina. He's doing good things, man. Good things. He owns his own scooter company. So he's out there owning the scooters, you know what I mean? Running them, getting them put out there, put away at night. Like he's working his ass off. His daughter's like she's in the Olympics. I was doing her thing. She does gymnastics, but she'll be in the Olympics eventually. Girl's bad as hell. She just won first place for a second time. So you know what I'm saying? My family's on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? My mom's on good energy. She checks up on me every day. It's just my other brother that be wilding, but just try to, you know what I mean, support people in their good energy. Absolutely 100. What's going on, Erm? Same. I'm a Gemini. I've lost 2 siblings, so I'm very close with the 3 I have left. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I lost my father when I was young. You know, he was back when AIDS was a thing in the 90s. My dad was heavy on the houses, like the crack houses, and sharing needles. And my mom used to try to help him to get him out of that shit. And eventually, just the shit caught up to him, and he caught AIDS, and he died in the hospital. So, you know what I mean? Sucks. I went my whole life without a dad. That's why, you know what I mean. This dude, like, I try to be there for him and I try to help him, but it's like he's so clouded and he lets his son take advantage of him, and it's sad. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of that guilt comes from the fact that his wife used to always tell him, "Be nice to your son," because his mom, she knew he had something wrong with him, so but she just didn't want to admit it. She was a kind soul, cancer woman. She was a cancer. And she didn't want to admit it, and she paid for that because now her son's a bum and he's not doing shit with himself. And um, I just it makes me upset to see he goes back and forth to tell him to get an apartment and get on your ass and get the hell out, to not saying anything, and then they're conversating about stupid shit that's irrelevant to the fact that he needs to get his shit together. And it's just it's disgusting, man. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I wish my dad changed his ways. I wish he got off the drugs, man. My dad died too early in life, you know. My mom loved him though, I could tell. She loved him. She tried so hard to help him. Even when, you know what I mean? Like, she stayed married to him. Even when he was on the drugs and shit, she came around. She tried to tell him, like, get out of this, stop doing this shit, you know, and he couldn't stop. Couldn't stop. But I love you, Pops. And I don't fucking hate the man. I don't regret having him as a father. I don't resent him. I don't, none of that. I understand, you know. Drugs into this damn country, and they got the best of everybody. And when you have a illness, a weakness to drugs, and an addictive personality, that's what happens to you. So okay, yeah, my mom just texted. She is in the Olympics, so yeah, she's already there. Sounds like he was fighting to his own family. Yeah. You know, my mom probably didn't know 100% all the shit he went through as a kid or what he went through growing up. So he probably went through some shit. You know, so only thing I could do is, you know, like I have a beer around my daughter and stuff, but I don't get wasted in front of. She knows, like, even in the '90s, it was normal for parents to grow up, have a cigarette, drink a beer in front of their kids, and you know, kids growing up just still looked up to their parents no matter what they did. Now it's like, oh, my dad drinks too much. Like me, I have a few beers every other night. You know, I'm part Irish, so I'm Irish, black, and Hungarian. So I have that Irish. I love my beer. I don't drink hard liquor though. I don't drink hard liquor. Um, but yeah, I have my few beers, and like I have a good relationship with my daughter. You know, she got her days where we fight, have understand different misunderstandings, but she knows my intentions are good, and she knows I just want the best for her. So you know, I'm a good dad. I try to be there for my kid. You know, I had to talking about being a lawyer. How you doing, Hawks, man? Talking about being a lawyer, I had to pay a lawyer to have my daughter in my life because her mother started being shisty and just like, you know, if I didn't come on a certain weekend due to my, you know, I was going through depression issues and shit because, you know, I had my issues back in the day and I didn't want to come around. I didn't feel like a dad. I didn't feel like the greatest dad. So like I wasn't coming on a certain weekend to get her, or like I couldn't because my car, and she didn't want to support that. She ended up sleeping with the guy that she ended up co-signing for a car, and then eventually got mad at me. One of the cars I had, and she took the car back. So when she went to take the car back, she ended up meeting this guy at this dealership, and I guess they were having sex and doing weird shit. So like we don't get along. She's an asshole. So she took the car and shit, and we never really had a good relationship because of that. You know, that was like my support. It was my way to get to work and stuff. So saw some lady getting her mail. So you know, it's like things have been hard, but I've always been there for my kid. Always been there for her, no matter what. Even when I had my darkest times, I've always been there. But I paid for a lawyer. I didn't even have enough money like that to even pay this guy. I had $1,500. I gave it to him to start what he had to start. Then he knew I didn't have money like that, so he ended it real quick and got me my rights to see my daughter, and I've had my weekends ever since. He was an old guy. I had a seasoned lawyer, you know. I made sure I got an old dude who knew what he was doing, not some young person that was gonna be like, oh, this girl's attractive, or I want to stick up for her, or you know, be reasonable to her. You know what I mean? Like I wanted an old guy who could see through the bullshit, and I got the right lawyer. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have my daughter. You know. Nice, nice. Yes, my grandfather was he was Irish, and my mother's mother was a Hungarian. But yeah. Sometimes I do these though. I do lives where I just come on here and I talk. You know that. These are ones I normally do the most. But I've been trying to like start the I've been trying to start like the gamings because I know a lot of kids can relate to that. A lot of people, even people older age, can relate to playing games and shit, you know. There's people my age that still play games, so figured it would help my help my YouTube a little more. So, but yeah, freaking, I just saw this girl. She was in her car this whole time. I just saw her get out, and I had parked my car, but when I saw the car, it was fogged up like a motherfucker. But this girl, she and the child services came to the house with police one day, and I think the father called the police on him because she lost her kid, and I noticed her dad. She lives with her dad, and I noticed he be taking the kid all over the place and shit, but she don't really take her kid nowhere. It's always him driving around with her. But like I think he does drugs with his daughter or something, or maybe he knows she does drugs, but like I think she was just in the car smoking some shit, and like she just walked past my car. Like I was like, damn, this bitch, I didn't even know she was in her car. I figured someone was in there. I saw the fucking window fogged up. But yeah, it's getting dark though. It's getting dark. The summertime, man, it's gonna be light out till about 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock. Hit that like button, y'all. Hawkins, Hawksmans, Hawkspit. Right? No. Hawksman. But yeah, I'm so ready for spring. Yeah, me too, because I gotta do some work on my car. So I gotta make sure that I do it soon. I gotta change so I'm not bringing it to the dealership. I'm not paying all that money. I could work on the car. I do things. I can do things to the car myself. Like I ain't no like crazy mechanic, but I've fixed my cars in the past, and I know how to fix cars for the most part. So I just gotta fix. I gotta fix my. What the hell is it? I gotta fix my control arm on my left side, my driver's side. Then I have to get in alignment. Then I have to do my back brakes. I already did my front brakes. Summer's coming. Like I told you, I want to take a little road trip. Probably go out to Boston. So I want to get that shit done. But I'm waiting until it gets nice. Oh, and I gotta change my coils that connect to my spark plugs. I gotta change those. A lot of things. Like this car was like with interest it was 15, but actually with interest it was 20,000. So I've been paying on this, probably paid off 7,000 so far. But this place, man, like I had to change the brakes. I had to change a lot of things to this car. A couple sensors. So this place, like they didn't really change a lot to this car, but still want to charge me mad money. So I got to change a few more things before I decide to take a road trip, because I'm not trying to take no road trip, go somewhere, something happens, then I'm stuck somewhere, having to pay some mechanic that I don't know, never saw in my life. He's charging me some shit because he knows I'm not from the area. You know what I mean? I won't put myself in that predicament. So I want to fix the car. I can't wait till the summertime comes. I'm gonna go sit out in the driveway, fix the hell out the car. Shoot, I just had all my brakes done yesterday. Damn. I keep saying I want to get with the mechanic. Just oh man. Yeah, I know how to do some car work, man. Shit, if I knew you, shit, I'd do your car for like $100. I'd do your brakes for $100. 50 for the front, 50 for the back. You know what I mean? Like, if anything, probably like 150, 200, just because, you know what I mean? If I did them now because of the cold, yeah, I charge more. If I got to work out in the cold, I charge more. But if it's the summertime, I don't mind. $100. Pads and roses. Yeah, that shit's easy. That shit is easy. Brakes are the easiest thing. You take it apart, you take a few screws out of the calipers, you pop the caliper in, and you change the rotor. And all you gotta do is pull that shit off, put it back on, unless it's got screws, and you gotta use like the screwdriver and bang it in with a mallet. It's a certain screwdriver you use for the screws because they rust and they get hard. So you bang them in, turn them out, pull the rotor off, take the few screws out of the caliper, take the caliper off, push in the caliper, because there's like a little round caliper that pushes down on the brake pad, so you gotta push that in. Then put the change the little metal clips, the brake pads, oil it up, pop them back in the caliper, put the new rotors on, put the caliper on the rotor, and then you're done. This shit is easy. I love doing brakes. Oh, okay. That's not bad. I could do, SUVs. I fuck with those. Yeah, I like to work on cars, man. If I trust me, if I had the ability to open up a shop, I would. Get your ass up out of here. You walking over here and shit. This girl weird as hell. She was about to walk around to the side of my car like, I don't even know you, man. Get out of here. I don't like to be mean, but like some people be creeping me the hell out. Some people be creeping me. I told you she just walked past. Now she walking back to the car. But she was about to come around this side. I don't know if she wanted to ask me for something. Nah, bro. Don't do that. Fuck. She probably saw I was on the phone and was like, ugh. I don't know you, man. And I know she be going through shit with police. Oh, yeah, my shit. Oh, yeah. My shit locked. Yeah. I don't be doing that. I don't be doing that shit. Yeah, I tried that, you know what I'm saying? Like, ever since I left my hometown, I don't really fuck with people like that. I don't, like, nah. I'm not fuck with people. I don't trust people, man. People are weird. I'm a nice guy, and I talk to people that give me a good vibe. You know, especially when they're on the internet, you come to me with good vibes and shit, I fuck with you. But, like, in person, if I know you a piece of shit, I feel that shit off you, I'm not fucking with you. I'm the type of person that used to go to parties and weird. I'm a spiritual dude. If I felt weird, yes, they're very weird. So, the hell is shit on my thing? The fuck is that? What is that? Oh, it's the light. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It's like a light reflection or some shit. That's some weird shit. Like, Final Destination. Yeah, I heard a new Final Destination's coming out. I don't know if you used to watch those, but I haven't saw one of the movies in years. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so you can't trust people, man. People give me anxiety. Honestly. I'll be somewhere chilling. Next thing I know, I was like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm about to like lose my shit. I don't like to lose my shit. You know? I like to stay positive. And I like to not be mad and angry and shit. So when I'm mad, I'm fucking crazy. Yeah, the very first one. Yep. So you're like me. Yeah. See, you saw the first one. That's. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. The other five movies were pretty good, or four movies were pretty good. But the first one, my favorite one. When the plane blew up, yeah, that was my favorite one. Trusting these folks, man. I've been growing this thing. I trim it once in a while. I've been growing this thing out for like about 4 or 5 months. I'm trying to get it to grow a little longer. Shit feel like it's taking forever. See my little gray hairs? I've been wanting to dye them shits, but I can't be fronting, you know what I mean? I can't be fronting on my age. I'm not a huge movie person. I prefer true crime. Oh my god, yeah, me too though. I fuck with movies, but true crime is my shit. Get the do you have the Discovery app? Like on your TV, if you have a smart TV, do you have the Discovery app? If you don't, get the Discovery app. That's got mad true crime on there. They got 48 Hours with Lester Holtz. They got yes. That app has all the true crimes on it. I watch the new Unsolved Mysteries. Go on if you have Netflix, go on Netflix and watch the new Unsolved Mysteries. They have probably like 4 or 5 seasons now, but they're very good. Very good. They're just like the old ones, but it's just newer and updated. It's such a good show. The stories are insane. Insane. Beards are sexy, respectfully, and leave that gray alone. All right, I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. I was kind of thinking, yeah, I'll leave it. Yeah, check it out. Definitely check it out. You'd like it. You would like it. Some good stories. They're not like the old, like it's like the old one, but they really picked some good stories in this one. You know what I mean? Because, as time went on, a lot of weird shit started to go on. And a lot of stuff that wasn't always able to get out there, like, you know what I mean? Not everything, like people were so into how do you say it? Like people weren't so into certain things. They didn't want to like let out certain information, but like this one, it makes you think. You know what I mean? You have the old episodes where it's just like, okay, this person went missing, but like this one, they show like people like government, if people who work for the government, like, and it makes you think, like, why is this guy dead? Who killed him? There was one episode, this black dude, he lived out, I think they were Spanish, he was half Spanish, half black. I'll make this quick because I gotta go in a minute. But he was half Spanish, half black, and he went out with his friends. They were he had 2 white friends. They went out to, I forget where they lived, but it was some hick town, some white hick town, right? They went out there to go to a party. Now, his friends, they decided, because they party hot, so they decided they was gonna go to some other party. But like when he got there, his friends noticed that he had an altercation with these white dudes. I guess apparently, he black, Spanish, handsome. He was a little stocky. So these white dudes, I think in my head, they were intimidated by him. White girls liked him. There was a bunch of white people in there. I think these dudes got jealous, you know what I'm saying? He ended up having an altercation. There was a person at the party that came forward in the documentary, and they did say, oh, like, he had an altercation with these dudes. So they think they think he probably went out and fought with these dudes out in the backyard, and they probably beat him to death. But what's weird was that He went missing. No one could find him, right? And the next thing you know, they had the FBI, couldn't find it. Couldn't find it. They searched all these areas, even across the street. But what was weird also was that as he drove off, as they, well, sorry, you could tell these people had his body, and as these people drove off with his body, it looked like they drove off with it and threw a boot here, threw a boot there. It was weird because like all his clothes were thrown in certain areas of the area he was in. But make a long story short, his boy, which was like his brother, um, he finally goes down with the family, and they're searching for his body after the FBI searched. Tell me why they found his body right across the street from the house. Right across the street from the house. So what that makes me think is that out in that hick town, and his body was kind of deteriorated, but for the time that he was gone, it should have been so. So it makes me think that the sheriffs in this town had his body in a freezer or some shit. They kept his body somewhere. And then when the FBI came and started looking, the next day after the search was off, they placed his body out. You gotta watch it. It's really fucking good. You gotta watch it. Yes, Robert Stack. Yes, that's right, Miley. People call me a conspiracy theorist. I call them uninformed. They were just trying to throw them out. Yes, 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 they were. But it's funny because the guy who passed away, rest in peace, homeboy from that started Unsolved Mysteries. Did you know that he started the milk carton? He started the milk carton because his son ended up missing. And when they found him, they found his son with no head. He was decapitated. But for the time being, while they were looking for him, he's the one who started putting faces on the milk carton. Isn't that crazy? But yeah. And it's cool though. It's cool because when you watch the show and they do the intro of the show, eventually towards the end of the intro, you see that guy's face. You see Robert's face in the background. Like it's cool. They kind of represent him still. You know what I mean? But yeah, good show. Niggas Most Wanted was. Yes, yes, they did it. Yeah, yeah. I started watching that one. Yeah, it's on Discovery. He did one with his dad, and now I think there's episodes where he goes out on his own, like the son. Like he'll go without his dad, and his dad's getting old now. But yeah, that little fucking old guy still running shit. Can you believe that? Like he helped catch a lot of people. That little white dude. That little white dude be running shit. And people don't even realize, like, he don't play around, that little guy, man. Yeah, he don't play around. I fucks with him. Yeah, man. That's what's up, though. I'm glad you watch all that cool shit. That's what's up. Yeah, I like Ghost Adventures too, because not only is there just like ghosts and stuff, there's a lot of history to a lot of their episodes and stuff, and a lot of stuff that makes you think. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like the people that died and shit and why they died. Makes you think. Like, you know what I mean? There's an episode of this guy who owned a restaurant or a bar or some shit. It was like a nightclub. Eventually, he ended up dying in Ghost Adventures later on in time. But there was a story behind when he owned this place. Before he owned it, some other guy owned it, and I guess some dude loved his daughter or some shit, and he ended up, I think, and the dude, he loved this dude's daughter, and the daughter helped this dude kill her father. Some shit, I forget the whole story, but I guess they found her head in a hole somewhere. So the place is like got a really dark. Something must have opened, like a portal or something in this place, and it's very dark. And it was just crazy because like this guy owned this place and he was on Ghost Adventures, and then eventually he ended up dying in this place. So like he's trapped there with all the ghosts that were in the fucking show. Like all the ghosts that were haunting that place, he's stuck in that place with those ghosts. So it's crazy. Like I love Ghost Adventures, man. Yeah, serial killers. Yep. Serial killers. Watch the yeah. If you definitely there's watch on Netflix. There's the mysterious case of the Cecile Hotel. That was where Richard Ramirez used to go to, while he was doing drugs and shit, um, and killing people. This Asian girl mysteriously went missing. There's a documentary on that. There's the Night Stalker documentary about Richard Ramirez on there. Yes, you gotta check it out. But I gotta go. I gotta go start dinner and shit. Figure out what the hell I'm gonna feed this woman and her dad. I'm so mad at him right now for this asshole being in this house still. But go figure out dinner. Be live tomorrow. Um, if not tomorrow, I'll probably be live like Tuesday. I do got some shit I gotta take care of tomorrow. Gotta head out of town for a day. But also got yes, Alicia Lamb. Yes. So you're on it. But yeah, like probably like I don't know, Tuesday I'll probably do another live, but you'll know. It'll probably notify you or something. If you subscribed, it'll notify you. But I had a great time talking tonight. Thank you for listening to me and conversating with me, staying in here, supporting the likes and everything. And you have a great night. And I hope hope you enjoy your dinner you made tonight. All right. Have a great night. I'm gonna actually take the day off for tomorrow. Actually no, wait. No, I'm off. Forgot I checked my schedule. I'm off of work tomorrow for some reason. They gave me the day off, so I'm gonna watch some TV after I eat and enjoy the rest of my night, and I will talk to you eventually. All right. Much love and have a great night. Bye bye, Angie.